Cuisinart is one of the highest rated food processors, and the Vitamix is one of the highest rated blenders, and it happens to have a food processor attachment. So let's check out some of the differences and similarities between these two. This classic 14 cup food processor comes with a nice large 14 cup container, a blade, a dough blade, a slicing blade, and also the shredding blade. Vitamix is a 12 cup container that comes with the slicing blade, this really nice container to store the other blades. It has two different sizes. You can see there's a shredder and a slicer on each of these. They're different thicknesses and sizes. This disconnects like this so you can easily wash it, while this doesn't really need to get washed. Little pusher tool. Definitely one thing I noticed between these two machines is that the Cuisinart seems to be like an instant torque, instant on, whereas the Vitamix has like a slight delay, and something I noticed, and something that I think makes a difference when you're making doughs and heavy things in there. I do prefer the Cuisinart for making pizza dough, but I still do make pizza dough in the Vitamix food processor, and it works just fine. The Vitamix has some nice measurement lines on it, whereas the Cuisinart doesn't. These are both fantastic food processor options. I don't think you can go wrong with either one. I think that the Cuisinart has an advantage with being 14 cups over the Vitamix's 12 cups. It gives you a little bit more storage room. It also has instant speed and instant off, whereas the Vitamix has like a slight delay. The Vitamix has a little bit of an advantage. The way that it stores its accessories are super nice in a little case. It also has more options in terms of the cut size of the blades. It has two of each. It has a small slicer and a small shredder, and a large slicer and a large shredder. If you have an Ascent series Vitamix, then it kind of makes sense to get the add-on. But if you don't, it's a little bit more economical to buy the Cuisinart option. If you're going to leave it on the counter, the Vitamix takes up a little bit more room. As far as the height goes, this is a little bit more compact in terms of the height, but in terms of functionality, they both do a fantastic job, and they make food prep a lot faster and easier. They're definitely workhorses in the kitchen.